us as an ABC color presentation in dazzling red, white, and blue. Tonight, it's Jimmy Kimmel Live Intermission Accomplished, a halftime tribute to Trump, with appearances by Will Arnett, Paul Scheer, Alyssa Milano, Fred Willard, Fred Armisen, Anthony Atamanuik, Bobby Moynihan, Jeff Ross, Josh Gad, Leon Bridges, Aloe Black, and Guillermo. Jimmy Kimmel Live Intermission Accomplished, a halftime tribute to Trump, is brought to you by Oceanic Airlines. Oceanic, flying to over 150 countries daily. Dr. Magoose's Bronzing Tonic, for when you want to look like an orange raccoon. And extra tight golf pants. When you putt, show that butt. And now, here to make America laugh again, your native-born host, Jimmy Kimmel.
Thank you, and welcome. Welcome. Hello, my fellow Americans. That's right, I am Jimmy Kimmel, and I will say I am tickled red, white, and blue to welcome you to our very special show, Intermission Accomplished, a halftime tribute to Trump. We are here tonight to celebrate the midway mark of Donald Trump's first term in office. Because let's be honest, this is a man who is far too humble to celebrate himself. And whether you are a Democrat or a Republican or even a Canadian, I think we can all agree that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. would be honored and thrilled to share this day with this special orange man. And what a night this is going to be. We are so honored to have so many members of Trump's inner circle here in our studio audience tonight. All the way from Washington, Senator Lindsey Graham is here. Trump boys, Eric and DJ TJ are with us. Vice President Pence is here with Mother. Oh, don't they look great? This is exciting. Senator Ted Cruz brought his beard in all the way from Texas. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell outside his shell. And newly appointed Attorney General Flavor Flav. He knows what time it is. All the stars of politics are here as we look back on the many ways our president has made this country great again. Quick question for those of you here in our studio audience. Did any of you get attacked by an MS-13 Caravan on your way here to the show tonight? No? And guess why? Because of Donald Jennifer Trump. That's right. This man knows how to get things done. He's done so much, but you won't hear about it from the fake news media. You can boo here. The fake news media... The news media says Donald Trump hasn't achieved anything, and that is just plain wrong. And I can prove that it's wrong with 3 words. The Space Force. That's right. The U.S. Space Force. I have no idea what it is, but I love it. And that's not all he's done. The list of his accomplishments are endless. More than 6,000 tweets in office, at least half of those with no misspellings at all. More than 100 days on the golf course, keeping tabs on the environment. And let's not forget the election itself. Donald Trump got 62 million votes, second most of any presidential candidate in 2016. He wins, and he wins, and then he goes out there and he wins some more. And how much do we pay him for all this winning? In the 2 years since he took office, our president has taken $0 in salary, and he's earned every penny of that. If this country, the United States of America, is a box of nuggets, well, Donald Trump is our dipping sauce. But some people, though, don't get it. And to all the losers who call him our worst president ever, and that's what you are, losers, I ask you this. Would the worst president ever be able to get 3 doors down to play at his inauguration? I don't think so. The story of Donald Trump is well known by now. He was born the son of a poor American flag maker from Brooklyn, New York. He received a small loan of a nickel from his father to open a fried chicken stand and single-handedly grew that business into a multi-trillion-dollar organization. After serving valiantly in Vietnam without ever getting captured, Trump returned from war a hero and married his childhood sweetheart, Melania, who to this day is still the only woman he's ever had sex with. And He is a devoted family man. Trump insisted on attending every one of Don Jr. and Eric's Little League games. As a boss, Donald was loved by his employees for paying them promptly and for his generous catchphrase,
"You're hired."
but this man, Trump, had so much more to give, and he announced his candidacy for president, running on a platform of kindness, friendship, and compassion, KFC. And the rest, as they say, is American history. We are so very lucky, we really are, to live in this time. Our wonderful president has so much love to give, but you know what they say, you can't truly love another until you love yourself. And no one loves himself more than Donald Trump.
I'm smarter than they are. I'm richer than they are. I became president and they didn't.
I'm really rich.
I'm much richer than almost anybody.
I am so smart. I am the smartest person.
I'm one of the smartest people everywhere in the world. It's true.
Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
I went to an Ivy League school. I'm very highly educated. I know words. I have the best words.
People would say I'm like the super genius of all time. The super genius of all time.
I'm a man of great common sense. I'm a very stable genius.
I make great deals.
I look great.
The doctor said, man, you have the blood pressure of a great, great athlete who's 20 years old.
I can be more presidential than any president that's ever held this office.
I'm really good at war. I love war.
Donald Trump is maybe the best interview there is. I get the biggest ovations. Society loves me.
Nobody builds walls better than me. Nobody knows the system better than me.
Nobody knows politicians better than me.
Nobody knows it better than me.
Nobody has better toys than I do.
Nobody loves the Bible more than I do.
Nobody's stronger in Second Amendment than me.
Who is better than me?
I think I am actually humble. I think I'm much more humble than you would understand.
So humble. You know, we are beaming to you tonight from our halftime headquarters in the heart of Hollywood, California, but there are celebrations going on all over the world, including Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, where thousands have gathered. There's a celebration in Austin, Texas, happening. Even internationally, as far Vancouver, British Columbia is hosting a celebration. Of course, in Detroit, the Motor City, things are really happening there. Pyongyang, North Korea, they love him. And even Bangkok, a city whose name never fails to make our president giggle. And at the White House tonight, Team Trump is taking a well-deserved victory lap. There's a big party in progress. And let's go there now. Joining us live via satellite from Pennsylvania Avenue. Say hello to Kellyanne Conway, the president's #1 lady.
He's a jolly good POTUS, for he's a jolly good POTUS.
Hello, Kellyanne. I'm sorry to interrupt, but hello.
Oh, hi, Jimmy. It's low IQ, libtard leftist Kimmel, everybody.
Oh, well, that's not right. Hey, so are you still having a party even with the shutdown?
It's the shutdown get down. We just finished a delicious dinner of Whoppers and McFlurries.
Are there no chefs left in the White House?
We don't need chefs in the White House, you snowflake. We don't need chefs or janitors or toilets.
Oh, there are no toilets.
We've been peeing in Michelle Obama's vegetable garden.
Oh, come on now. That's
George, get me a drink.
Who is George?
You know my husband, George.
Oh, yes, George. He is actually very outspoken against the president.
Not tonight, he's not.
Oh, wow. Hi, George.
Go back to your hole, you chubby little bitch.
Why is George wearing a ball gag? Is that to keep him quiet?
It's a sex thing, Jimmy. George and I are voracious and experimental lovers.
I'm sorry I asked. Okay. What's that?
The president just fired up his tanning bed. Lester, get the backup generator. Let's go, let's go.
All right, Kellyanne, when do you think this shutdown will be over? Because it seems like maybe we shouldn't. Kellyanne?
We just lost power.
Oh, no.
Let's get turned, bitches.
Okay, Kellyanne. I don't know what's going on there, but it looks like they're having fun. Thank you for joining us, Kellyanne.
You're very welcome. Nighty-night, dip. Georgie, I'm coming.
Right, that's terrifying. You know, we are now on day 31 of Donald Trump's big, beautiful government shutdown, and each night to fight back against the Schumers and the Pelosi's, we have been giving jobs here at the show to federal workers who aren't getting paid. And our unpaid federal worker of the night tonight is Carla Braswell. Hello, Carla. Thank you for coming. Carla, please explain to everyone, tell us what it is that you do for the government.
I work for the National Archives and Records Administration. I'm an archivist at the Richard Nixon Presidential Library and Museum.
Very good. So what we would like you to do tonight is to organize our presidential library. We've got all the books about Trump right there on one bookshelf, and you can see it goes all the way from Art of the Deal to Full Disclosure by Stormy Daniels. And that one has a great mushroom recipe, by the way. But if you would go ahead and do whatever you do, will you do it alphabetically? How will you arrange them?
Whatever you like. I can do them alphabetically. I could do Library of Congress numbers, Dewey Decimal System.
Yes,
It's up to you.
let's go Dewey Decimal System. Time to put that back in the spotlight.
You got it.
All right, thank you very much, Carla. Carla will be organizing our books as we continue to look back fondly at the last couple of years. You know, we're lucky to have in our audience tonight, I don't know if you noticed, but one of the most memorable personalities from the election in 2016. This is a man who set the world on fire with indecision, and he joins us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Ken Bone is here. Ken Bone. Wow, and Ken, thank you. Thank you for coming. It's great to have you here.
Hey,
How
it's great to be here, Jim.
And based on the look of your sweater, I guess we now know who you ended up voting for.
Oh, no, no, I didn't vote for Donald Trump, no.
Oh, really? You didn't?
Yeah, no, I got panicked, and I wrote in a vote for Papa John.
Oh.
That ended up being a big mistake.
Yeah, yes, it did. I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you who I'm gonna vote for in 2002 and 0, the greatest president of all time, Donald J. Trump.
Well,
Huzzah!
that's correct. That's correct.
Huzzah!
I think that's an excellent choice. What makes you sure, though, about Trump this time around?
Oh, well, I owe Trump everything, don't I, Jimmy? I'm a celebrity now. People recognize me on the street. They buy me sweaters.
Oh.
Yeah, I was even offered to play a pedophile on SVU.
Oh.
Got to act opposite my favorite cold beverage, iced tea.
Oh, well, that all sounds like a lot of fun, Ken, but it also seems like that stuff has more to do with the fact that you are an interesting character and very little to do with President Trump.
Well, hold the bone. Are you saying that people love me because of me?
Yeah, I guess that is what I'm saying, yeah.
Well, that changes everything, Jim.
Does it change who you're planning to vote for next time?
Yeah, it sure does. I'm planning on voting for me.
For you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna run for president.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna run for president. It's time to make America bone again. Napa.
Okay. I like the sentiment. I think the slogan itself might need a little bit of work, though.
Well, how about, hey, America, prepare to get boned?
Well, no. I'd say absolutely not to
Okay.
that one.
What about this guy, feel the bone?
Oh, they're cute, but it's a little much. Something needs to be a little, maybe something more, yeah.
Okay, what about yes we can?
Yeah, well, that's better, but Ken, I actually have to move on. We got a big show planned. We got a lot of people.
Perfect, Jimmy. I gotta move on too. I gotta start campaigning.
Okay, thank you, Ken. Thanks so much for coming. It's really great to have you here.
Thank you so much. Hey, America, you've got a bone to pick.
I like that. That's the one I'm picking. Ken Bone.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Ken Bone, everybody. It's time to cut loose. It's time to have some fun. Tonight, we are quite literally singing the president's praises. And here now, all the way from Salt Lake City, Utah, an enthusiastic group of young people who are ready to make America groove again with a musical salute to our Commander-in-Chief. Please welcome Up with Trump!
Mr. Tanman, send me a tweet from your official White House toilet seat. Make it in all caps and add exclamation. Then send it out across this whole great nation. Tanman, retweet a meme about an alt-right conspiracy scheme. Fox News coverage guaranteed. Mr. Tanman, send me a tweet. to start. Tell me how you get so damn fine. Oh, you make the golf cart run like Air Force One, cause you're in your physical prime. Ooh, you're extra hot like a bucket of KFC. Love you even more than my sons or Tiffany. My, woo! My, Ivanka. Snowflakes weep, make the MAGA hats sing. Bigly hands poke us out of a slum. And now we're great again. That's the power of Trump. Tough as a Trump steak, cool like ice, smarter and richer than the Lord Jesus Christ. With hair so gold, teeth so bright, the power of Trump will keep this country white. He's got hotels, private planes,
black credit cards, a massive brain. He's strong and he's stable and he's cool sometimes.
He's married 3 different wives. That's the power of Trump.
Feel the power.
That's the power of Trump. That's the power. That's the power of Trump. Feel 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 the power of Trump.
Wow. Please, how about that? Up with Trump, everybody. Take a bow. That was sensational. Wow, aren't they terrific? What a show so far, and we've got so much more to come on Intermission Accomplished, a halftime tribute to Trump. Stick around, we'll be right back. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. If you want to see all our latest videos, click the subscribe button, and if you don't, click anyway and close your eyes when they come on.